once saw a compilation of Sean Bean deaths, and I had to quit the video because it was so long. But every fucking death scene was under a minute. It's like, this bloke has mastered dying on
he powers
screen.
through them. Yeah. He has some good ones as well.
I know.
He's currently hosting a bird-watching podcast, and I saw all the comments were like, when's he going to die at the end of this?
Gets taken out by a kite.
Yeah, it's like, last episode this seagull just bombs at him. It's like, oh no. Okay, what do we want to talk about?
Well, Nick, basically...
Nick, do us a monologue.
I didn't prepare.
You wanted to open the show with a monologue. Get fucking going.
I
don't care how tired you are. What's this about a monologue?
I am fucking knackered because, of course, we're recording on a weekday because the schedule's gone to hell again.
Caveat. We recorded on schedule this time, but we got so distracted with the Duck Detective that we forgot to record the podcast.
Yes,
we did.
Yeah.
So, I don't think we can blame the scheduling this time. That's just on us being bad at time management.
It's just the consequences of our own actions.
Yes.
We should own this. This is our own hubris.
Yeah.
Go watch us play Duck Detective. It's going up on our YouTube channel. We had fun with it, and I'm loving those games. We'll play the third one as soon as it drops. And I'm as confident there will be a third one based on that ending.
Mm.
Yeah, I reckon there will. They seem like quite popular, to be fair. So
yeah, world building at the minute, isn't they?
A lot of world building. And also, I don't mean this to shit on them. In terms of game design, they're relatively easy games to make.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like we need to upgrade the engine and add parkour or anything like that between the two games. Like, as long as they make it in the same format and just write a good mystery.
Like they have been doing.
Yeah, they can just keep going with this format indefinitely.
Yeah.
Unlike Pokemon, that needs some work, in my opinion.
Oh, God, yeah. I keep seeing people looking at the gecko going, I think you're going to be the one that becomes hot and stands on two legs. I'm not sure about the dog anymore. I think Game Freak's trying to, like, switch it up and catch us out.
It's somewhat telling that that's the main discussion of the new Pokemon game is which one will be the sexy one.
The lizard's got bedroom eyes. The owl has got a fucking PR stunt that it's gangster as fuck with a puffer jacket. The dog's just a dumb dog. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. I miss the water starters that were built like fucking tanks. I want them back. My Starling Swampert, come back to me.
I can see that they are going for more scaly representation, as if Pokemon needed any more.
No, it doesn't need any more. You've got to.
No, they don't.
No, they absolutely
They, much
don't.
like Disney, have lined up to milk that audience.
Yes, 100%.
God damn it.
Yeah, I've got nothing. Oh, no, I got it. You know what other franchise seemed like it would go on forever, but unfortunately, because it couldn't reinvent itself, it briefly tanked and is now back?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I read the notes.
They're your notes, Grace.
Yeah, they are.
We know what we're doing.
So, Grace, you watched Knights of the Seven Kingdoms?
Yes, because I'm not going to fucking watch all the Game of Thrones. I'm not
That's
doing
fair.
it.
I've also not watched all of Game of Thrones.
Also, I remember how my friends, they were long-standing fans of the show. They watched it all the moment it aired, and I remember them just being like shell-shock silent after it finished.
Yeah,
And they're like, I don't want to talk about that franchise ever again. And you know what? The rest of the internet agreed. I've not seen anything.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Like, they brought out House of the Dragon, and now it's starting to kick back up again. But like, yeah.
I genuinely find it fascinating how some shows can just invent themselves out of existence.
Yes.
Like, there are good shows and there are bad shows that people remember and talk about to this day. And then there's ones that just blink out of existence. And Game of Thrones is one. Lost is one.
Yeah, it's like a fever dream.
There are others. Heroes was the tits in the mid-2000s, and then it just disappeared.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I genuinely
Save the
don't
cheerleader,
know.
save the world. Do you remember that?
No.
I mean, you're a little bit younger than me, but
Oh, yeah.
That was
I remember you guys talking about heroes, and I remember sitting next to a guy in Year 9 Science who had such a big
Loved
thing
Is
for
Lost.
Lost.
Oh, I remember that whole thing kicking off with Lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We convinced someone like 2 years after it had finished to watch it without spoilers. It's okay, we didn't like them.
Oh dear.
I see.
It looks like Stranger Things is going to go the same way as well.
Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't really been keeping up
Saying
with that
that.
either. Yeah.
Well, they are flogging it to death.
It's currently doing the same thing that Sherlock is doing, in that the fan base is convinced there's a secret good ending that it will air eventually.
Right. I see.
And I've seen montages of like all these little hints that imply that the episode is a dream, but the actual ending is a dream. But more likely it's not. It's probably just a continuity error more than anything. And I don't know if you... Yeah, I don't know if you remember this. Sherlock did the same thing. Because people were convinced there was a secret 4th episode to season 4 that made the rest of it good.
That is desperation, isn't it?
That is
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
No.
I don't think has Sherlock blinked out of existence?
I still see a fucking AO3
Yeah,
fic about it, but
Yeah, it's certainly not. It's not good.
it's not what it was.
Yeah, but it definitely.
I was going to say,
I don't think it had the same as Game of Thrones. Sorry, Nick, I keep cutting you off. Go ahead.
we're probably the wrong people to ask because, like, my algorithm is, well, it's mostly Spinosaurus at the moment, oddly enough. But
It's you.
yeah.
It's you that's
Oh.
doing this to my algorithm. It's because I know you. I used to have craft videos and knitting and crochet and all sorts of fucking middle-aged bullshit, and now I've got fucking Spinosauruses everywhere.
It
I'm
is,
glad I'm not
leveled
friends
my
with Nick on
algorithm
Instagram.
by just being like on my friends list. That's it.
it probably is because, like, but weirdly they find me. I'm not going to look for these things. I just load up. And,
Yeah, Nick, that's how algorithms work.
Yeah, but like
They lock onto something you're interested in, and they recommend similar things. That's what social media does.
Yes, but here's the thing. Like, I go on that mostly looking for, like, project cars and, like, people posting about project cars. And it's just been, like, Spinosaurus after Spinosaurus. It's weird.
Okay.
Right, what you did is you looked at it for a second too long, and
Yes.
it clocked
Yeah.
you. It fucking outed you.
So,
And unfortunately, I like dinosaurs as well, so now I've got it.
it's a combination of that and your data being sold to data brokers.
I see.
Thank
So
you,
if you've
Tech
looked it
Wizard.
up elsewhere, maybe it's never been proven, but there's a good chance Meta scans any cookies on your browser, which will then go, aha, this is what he's been searching. Okay, let's pool it all together.
Right. So, basically, that broken Spinosaurus miniature that I bought off eBay has ruined my algorithm, basically.
And mine.
I'd say your search history choices will have ruined it, to be
Yes,
honest.
I see.
But, yeah, clear your cache every now and again.
Fair enough. I will
Today's
try
top
it.
tip.
If you spend 20 minutes, you can delete your entire Google history somehow, because they have to let you do it. But it's
Yeah,
a
you
fucking
can.
nightmare to find. Because they
And
don't
they
let
can
you
rebuild
to.
it fairly quickly.
They can.
Yeah.
It's very cheeky.
Talking about internet privacy and stuff, and this will get us back onto topic. I'm going to talk about my old job briefly, because for a while I was involved in piracy data collection. We were doing stats for the film industry on when things were getting torrented. And back in the day, when Game of Thrones was airing, we had to do 2 different graphs. We had to do one showing Game of Thrones torrenting numbers and everyone else's torrenting numbers, because Game of Thrones was so popular, it made the graphs look tiny otherwise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's out there.
Also,
We called it the Game of Thrones effect because we had to do it every summer.
Oh no.
That we just have to change the graphs, and yeah, it was that popular that we had to adjust the data to compensate for Game of Thrones.
Bloody hell.
Like, other shows out the similar type were getting like thousands of downloads a month. Game of Thrones was getting tens or hundreds of thousands
Interesting.
during its first 2 weeks of airing.
Also, it was you that told me that you also had looked up the porn stats for Pornhub and basically, whenever Game of
Oh.
Thrones was airing that night, like there were no wankers online. They were
Well, that
watching
wasn't
Game
me.
of Thrones.
Well, it wasn't me that put those stats together. That was a lovely site. Are you familiar with the website Pornhub?
Yes.
No, I've never heard of it in my
Intimately.
entire life.
So, Pornhub. If you go on pornhub.com/insights,
Which-
they have an amazing stats page.
But can you at the minute in the UK?
Yes, it's not blocked in the UK.
So the
Yeah, I found this out the other day, because, unironic, I'm not even saying this is a joke. Pornhub Insights is my favourite page on Pornhub. I love reading those stats. It's fascinating. I encourage everyone to go look at Pornhub Insights. Their most recent article is on searches during Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
They've gone by the US, and it's Pennsylvania. There was an increase in searches for the word respectful
Aww.
on Pornhub.
I see.
And in Minnesota, there was an increased searches for mutual orgasm.
Mutual.
So,
Right.
Oh, so
Yeah.
all the wankers were feeling a little bit,
yeah, everyone was
romantic.
getting in a romantic mood, with the exception of people in Washington who added pegging to their search, and, and Maine where they added cuck,
Oh
Oh,
my.
right.
and Maryland where they added granny. Oh wow, okay.
I see.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like looking at the stages of loss across the states. Like,
Oh, a little bit,
like we've
yeah.
gone from like what they want to what they'll put up with to fuck it.
Genuinely, yeah.
Just whatever.
Hang on. Oh, during the New York mayor election, their traffic dropped 41% in New York City.
Nice to know
Really?
they're taking it seriously, I guess.
Yeah, because people were busy thinking about Zoran Mamdani.
People were out voting
Thinking about Zoran Mamdani.
and thinking about, yeah.
He's a handsome man, let's be fair. So, I assume that's why he impacted their the Pornhub traffic.
They found
Oh,
something
dear,
better
oh,
to
dear.
look at.
Yeah.
Oh.
There is a tiny glimpse of an egalitarian society there where, like, traffic on the porn sites drops significantly because people are going out to vote. Mm-hmm. You know,
Good for them.
they're exercising their democratic right to put the
Everyone should
tissues
go
down
vote
for
when
a
they
second
can.
And,
Yeah.
go to voting booths.
I'm sorry, I was trying to loop us back to Game of Thrones, so I've got to do another segue. You know what wasn't an egalitarian society?
No.
The land of Westeros,
Oh,
where
right.
Game of Thrones is set.
I see.
It's all monarchies.
Yes.
So, I watched up to season 4 of Game of Thrones, so I know a little bit about it, so I can talk a little bit about that. Grace, you've watched all the Knights of the Seven Kingdoms, there's only one season so far.
Yes.
Let's talk about that first. How was it?
It was lovely. I know next to nothing about the universe, so I had my translator with me to sort of just explain little bits and bobs. But ultimately, I didn't feel like I missed anything. I didn't feel like I needed to watch all the Game of Thrones to enjoy it, and I enjoyed it. And it was just a nice little medieval, not very fantasy, but slightly fantasy piece. Like, there was no
Okay.
loads of magic or tons of dragons. It was just kind of quite tame. And it was just nice. I just felt like I was watching A Knight's Tale, but without the music.
Ooh.
And the best bit, main character, himbo.
Okay.
Nice.
Ginormous himbo.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
7 foot
That's-
worth of Irish rugby player turned actor. Lovely. His name
I
is
see.
Dunk.
Dunk.
And he's got a sidekick, which is a child called Egg, who's bald.
Okay. Nice.
And it's wholesome as fuck.
Okay, I can get behind
And
that.
the coolest guy in the series, they had to start him off being dead, or else everyone would have turned the screens off. He had died in the middle of it. So he starts off dead, and he is the coolest man. He is, of course, Sir Arwen of Pennytree, and he is
Okay.
the mentor figure to Dunk.
And he gets better, I understand. If he dies.
I don't think he gets better,
Okay.
but his legacy lives on with all.
Oh,
you
so
get
it's,
like
it's
these
through
really fun
flashbacks.
little flashbacks when Dunk's talking
Oh,
about
okay.
him. He's like, "Oh yeah, he always treated me fair, except for when I was being stupid." And then it's like him going, oh, fuck off, like, give us a little slap round, like a clout round the ear, like, stop being an idiot, you know, shit like that. He's like, oh, yeah. Apart from
Okay.
that one time, I didn't steal the bread, someone else did it, but you clouted that for me anyway.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Yeah, the man of honour, and it just pans back and it's him drunk on a horse, or like he's just shagged this
Okay.
woman or some shit. Like, the bloke's like a fucking...
So it's all fake outs when they tell the story, and he's the exact opposite.
Yeah, pretty
during
much. He
those.
makes him out to be like this big old
Perfect.
man of honour, but he's just a...
Okay.
He's a
No,
good
that sounds
man.
fun.
He is a good man.
Mhm.
He's just a bit of a mess.
Nice. You posted pictures the other day. Let's have a look at them.
Yep, fair enough.
So I'm assuming the guy with the deer horns is the mentor figure you're on about.
Nope, that's a friend of his that he meets. I've not actually posted a picture of Sir Arwin yet.
Oh, okay.
He's barely in it.
Ah, okay.
The picture I want to put up of Sir Arwin, he's wearing this prosthetic knob.
Oh, do it.
What?
He's wearing a prosthetic knob,
Like,
right?
okay.
And it almost comes down to his knee, so, like, everyone's like, no, this is the Chad of this universe.
I
In
see.
case there was any fucking doubt.
Like, is it a realistic prosthetic knob?
Yeah, he just goes outside, he starts pissing with it. He's obviously got, like, a hose lined up somewhere. All
How does it
practical
compare to the
effects.
Nosferatu one?
Oh, it's massive. Daylight shot.
Bigger than the Nosferatu one?
Loads bigger. Oh, fuck it, I'll try
Ah.
and find it.
Wow, okay.
Nice.
I mean, it's prosthetic, it's just stupid, it's just silly.
Nice.
I'll tell you about the other people first. Right.
Okay.
2 people sat together on the first picture. Dunk and Egg.
That's Duncan Egg. Yep.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I see why they call the child Egg.
Yeah. Well, Egg calls himself that, but his actual name is Egan.
Egan. Egg makes
Yeah,
sense.
makes sense.
He's... spoilers for Knights of the Seven Kingdoms, but the whole book has been written already as well, so, like, just saying. He is a member of the dragon family.
Oh, Targaryens.
That's it. So he's shaved his head because he's got white hair.
Yes. All the Targaryens are very identifiable because of their white hair.
Yes.
Right.
It's
And-
very anime now I think about it.
Oh, yeah. And basically, like, he wanted to go see the jousting that was on, and so he ran away from his brother and has just sort of saddled up to Dunk and said, hey, I'll be your squire. And he's like, no, and he just follows him around and goes, alright, fine, fuck it, you can be my squire, you know? That sort of thing. So he's the brains of the outfit, because Dunk's a commoner and he's not been taught shit.
Oh, shit.
This feels a lot like Knight's Tale up to
Yeah,
now.
Dunk is a hedge knight. He was just an orphan boy who was sort of picked up by this knight, Sir Arwen. Yeah. They're both lovely. Moving on to...
Before we move on,
Yeah?
Aegon Targaryen is also the name of Aegon the Conqueror. I don't know if it's the same Aegon Targaryen. I'd assume it is.
I think there's 3 Aegons.
Okay.
But he is an old man in Game of Thrones. This is set between Game of Thrones and...
I think Aegon's dead in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he dies. He's bloody old.
Okay, so this is the Mad King, Aegon Targaryen.
I have no idea.
He
Probably.
He may be relevant in Game of Thrones then.
yeah, it sounds very prequely.
It is.
It could be the same now. Yeah, but there's what, like 100 years apart? 1,000?
Almost that. Yeah, I think it's like, this is almost 100 years before Game of Thrones, and then House of the Dragon is like, I don't know, fucking
Okay.
200, 100, oh, something silly.
Yeah, I don't fully know the timeline. Okay, he then goes on to conquer the Seven Kingdoms and be an all-round cool dude. Or maybe an arsehole. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not an
yeah,
expert.
but in a minute he's just the book is about him growing up with this hedge knight, and basically a hedge knight is
Okay.
just a bloke who's
Got you.
not very well off as a knight. He's not a lord or anything, and
He's a free-for-hire knight.
yeah, and he lives in a hedge
Yeah.
or a tree, you know, that sort of shit. The knights,
I think hedge knights were real.
yeah, they were.
Oh, right, I see. So, literally, it does what he says on the tin. He lives in a hedge.
Yeah,
Wow, okay.
he just lives outside. That's all he does.
Fair enough.
The lord, however, with the antler horns, comes from a big house. He is a lord.
Is he a Baratheon?
I fucking can't remember. I don't know.
Oh,
I've forgotten
God.
his name. It's so bad.
I think it's Baratheons that are the deer-themed ones.
Right. Either way, he's a jolly guy, and he kind of like sticks up for Dunk eventually. He's a bit like full of himself more than anything. He meets Dunk at basically Dunk goes into his tent just to sort of help himself to the food and just chat with everyone. And he looks at him and goes, I don't know, you're either here to kill me or give me something. And he's like holding this roll, looking at him, going, I haven't brought you anything. So you must be here to kill me. And he's like, well, I'm actually just here for the food. He's like, fair, alright, fair enough. Fuck it. Yeah, he fancies himself as a bit of like a wise guy, but he's an idiot as much as everyone else.
He sounds like a Baratheon in that case.
Yeah.
So I'm just on the wiki, just learning a little bit more. Apparently, The Hedge Knight, which I believe is one of the books these are based on, it was actually a collection of stories, not just by George R.R. Martin, but multiple other fantasy authors.
Really?
Notably, Terry Pratchett contributed to it.
Wow.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, which, to me, explains the whimsy that is in this compared to Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and explains the good sense of humour.
I don't know how much of that will have been copied over.
True.
But apparently Pratchett contributed to the books. I cannot think of a more odd combination than Martin and Pratchett, because they're very different fantasy authors.
They are, yeah. Was this all set in the same universe, in the Game of Thrones universe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
It does actually work.
I'll have to look
They do
into
work together quite well in this, I must say. It's like a nice bit of dark, but also like you've got the fun shit in between that keeps it enjoyable.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that, because I'm curious how Pratchett would do in writing Game of Thrones. I bet it comes off quite goofy from him. So Egg is eventually Aegon the Fifth, which is not the one in Game of Thrones, I think. It's a very confusing timeline. There's so many people.
I think this is one of the things that kept me away from it, because it was like, yeah, it might have looked like something that I wouldn't have minded watching to start with, but then as it goes on and the lore gets even more myriad and stuff like that, it's like there's just too much of this to start.
Then I must recommend this because it holds up by itself really well. You don't need to actually know all the shit that goes around it. It just adds to it, like for flavour. But as a story by itself, it's very sweet, enjoyable.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, who else we got?
Okay, guy with the white hair on the middle left. He starts he is the brother of Egan, and he starts a fight with the girl that Dunk has a little crush on.
Okay.
And when I say fight, basically he tries to cut her fingers off, and Dunk he's an arsehole anyway. So when Dunk comes in and goes, get off her, and just fucking beats the shit out of him, it's very satisfying. But unfortunately, he's a prince, so Dunk's in a lot of trouble, and then they have to do like this fight thing, and Dunk isn't actually like a good fighter. He's just sort of...
Oh, he's just big.
He's very big, and that gives him some help, but yeah, he's not actually very well trained.
Okay. Is that Red, the girl?
I don't think I got her name.
Okay, I'm just going through the wiki page at this point.
Okay, does it say what she did? She's a puppetry lady.
Oh, that's Tansel, then.
Tansel, okay.
Yep. Red is a prostitute.
That sounds more like it. Actually, I think Red, if you go to the bottom of the pictures, Red is the one that ends up with this bloke.
Ah.
And I think the Mosser.
So that bloke, hang on, I recognise that bloke. Can you remember what his name is, the character?
The thing is, I knew all this, when I suggested it because I just watched it.
Ah.
Look up, apples. That's their theme.
Apples.
Yeah, they're this big brother wears apples all over him. This guy wears apples. I think they're the Mosser family.
I'm not seeing them. That guy, I swear he's in Shaun of the Dead.
He's quite young.
Oh, maybe not then. He looks like the guy who was buying weed that worked for Shaun.
That is incredibly...
In the electronics shop. I know, I rewatched it recently.
I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Nick knows who I'm on about. Yeah.
No, I can kind of see
Not
it.
that niche.
He's the ginger lad who says,
I've got nothing. Yeah.
You've got red on you.
Oh, mate. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
I
can
could
kind of
just see
see
the
it.
photo. I don't know. Okay. I won't lie. It's going to make it hard to read these fics without knowing who the characters' names are.
I know. I'm literally throwing myself into like the IMDb.
Got you.
I'll have you a name in a minute.
Perfect.
Sir Raymond. He's Raymond.
Oh,
The
yeah, Raymond
reluctant
Targaryen.
Fossaway, not Mossaway. Fossaway.
Oh, Oh, okay. Oh, is that the You've Got Red on You guy?
Yeah.
Or the one... Yeah, no, he's way too young to be in Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, the actor is called Sean Thomas, if that helps.
Born in 1997. That's he would have been like 5 when Shaun of the Dead came out. So it's not him.
No.
It's disappointing. I thought I was doing well at identifying people.
Okay, the guy with the antlers is Sir Lionel
Mm-hmm.
Baratheon. The kid is just named Egg on IMDb.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Duncan, Dunk the Tall, is the main character.
Big dunk.
Prince Arian is the little shit heel with the white hair on the horse.
Mm-hmm.
And I am getting lost in faces I don't recognise.
That's fair.
Yeah, he kind of looks it. He's got...
I'm seeing a lot of Targaryens on the list, which means we're full of douches.
I know who Joffrey is, and that's about it.
Yes.
I know he was the Weasley little...
I'm
Yeah.
a huge fan of the actor who played Joffrey. Like, he showed up, Joffrey was pretty much his only role, and then he retired from acting. He was a one and done, and he did such a good job of being such a hateable douche that I don't think Joffrey would have landed as well if it wasn't for this guy's acting talents. I'm genuinely blown away by how much of an asshole he comes across on screen. Like, he's an entitled weaselly shit, and he does it so well. And I doubt he's like that in real life. That's what makes it impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. Like, credit where credit's due. Yeah.
Like, I often get the feeling villain actors have the most fun.
Oh, like 100% they do, and I think it's kind of difficult to make somebody genuinely unlikable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, along with Goldacart from DS9 and what's her face from Harry Potter.
Dolores Umbridge.
That's the one. You see, yeah,
Worse than
of
Voldemort.
genuinely really unlikable characters who are presumably played by very lovely people in real life.
I've
Yes.
seen interviews with her, and everyone's like, yeah, everyone fucking hates you, you're great. And she's like, oh no.
That's so mean.
Oh, the
Why would
poor
you say
woman.
that to her?
I didn't say that to her.
No, I mean, why would... Yeah, you shouldn't say that
I
to
don't know, I
people.
think the
That's
interviewer
mean.
just thought it was a compliment, and she just went, oh.
Yeah. I
Thank
mean,
you,
in a
I
way it
think.
is, but at the same time, no. That's mean.
Ah.
Yeah, no, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Another top villain actor is also in Game of Thrones, and he played the guy I wanted to win the Game of Thrones. Tywin Lannister, who is Joffrey's grandfather, was played by Charles Dance.
Oh, okay.
And so, Game of Thrones, it's all about the political intrigue. Like, it begins, there is... Oh god, what's his name? It's not Stannis one of the Baratheons is king. I should look that up.
The king goes to a place in the north.
Yeah,
The
king goes to the north. He gets Sean Bean to go help him out because he knows someone's going to assassinate him. So he's like, yo, Sean Bean, we're bros. I want you to be my bodyguard. And then Sean Bean gets killed off.
Yeah.
Because of course he does.
And then the king dies of a heart attack. And then the Game of Thrones happens.
Yeah, the
So,
power vacuum happens.
Yeah, where all the big houses are competing to rule the Seven Kingdoms.
right, okay, so it's not just a fancy title.
No, it's a...
There is a Game of Thrones.
And
that
there's a
happens.
throne called the Iron Throne, which is just made of swords.
It's all swords. It looks kind of metal, to be honest.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, that
The middle guy.
wasn't even on purpose. My bad. Which Baratheon was it? See, I remember him as the guy from Full Monty.
Okay.
Oh, Robert Baratheon, who's played by Mark Addy. He was the king briefly. He's only in season 1. Then he gets killed off by having a heart attack, I believe.
Right, I see.
Yeah, it's his son. Well, allegedly his son is Joffrey, who is set to inherit the throne. Joffrey's not his son. Joffrey is a product of incest between his mum and his mum's brother, who is Jaime Lannister.
Maybe that's why he's so uptight.
No, I think he's just a douche who was raised to be a king, and that's why he's kind of an asshole.
I see.
But he's got a cool uncle, Tyrion Lannister. We're probably going to see a lot of him. He's the one played by Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, I vaguely know who Tyrion Lannister is because of all the memes.
Yes.
Yeah.
This launched Peter Dinklage's career.
Fair enough.
Characters I will be looking for, in particular, another actor whose career was launched by Game of Thrones, Brienne of Tarth. She is a buff lady knight,
I see.
and she is played by Gwendolyn Christie. I always forget her name. I'm so sorry, Gwendolyn Christie.
Your bias is showing.
Yep.
Yep.
The big lady from everything. You know her.
Yeah, I know who Gwendolyn Christie is, yeah.
Damn right. As you should.
She didn't she start in this and then she went on and she was like a big trooper in Star Wars.
Yeah, she was the
And then the headmistress in
no,
Wednesday.
that fucked me off. She played Captain Phasma in the Star Wars sequel trilogies.
Yeah.
Her whole thing is just she shows up and does nothing. She's completely wasted in Star Wars.
She is, but the whole film was shit, so, you know.
But the whole film was shit. She got out at just the right time, to be honest. A lot of people in Star Wars who deserve better roles, to be honest. Now I think about it. Alas. But yeah, she's cool. Hopefully see some more of her. We're probably mostly going to be focusing on Jon Snow and Daenerys, who were ostensibly the main characters of Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Do we know who they are?
maybe.
Okay.
Literally only know, like, you know nothing Jon Snow.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Jon was raised as Sean Bean's son. All Snows are bastards. It's like the name you give if you've got a bastard.
Right.
Potentially the illegitimate son of Sean Bean, but it was never quite clear. And it's possible he may have been surrounded. I'll be honest, I didn't finish Game of Thrones, so I don't know if anything came of that. We're going to find out. I do know he's related to Daenerys Targaryen, though, and they hook up, and it's a bit incesty, and the fandom was a bit like, on that, but then they said, fuck it.
The fucking first episode starts off with a brother shagging his sister and then pushing a child out of a fucking
Exactly.
multi-story
But these
window.
These were the heroes doing incest, though.
Oh, so that makes it okay then.
Yeah, which makes it more controversial than the villains doing incest, was what I mean.
I see.
Oh no, they're all at it.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh no.
that's kind of what I mean. Yeah, we'll probably see them at it. Again, it's bizarre to loop back to Game of Thrones just disappearing from the internet. People were naming their children Daenerys, and I wonder how they're
No.
doing now.
Really?
Yeah. Like, that briefly peaked as a popular name.
I mean,
I can't wait for sons to be called Sir Arlen of Pennytree.
I don't think they will.
it's... I don't know, like naming your kids after various pieces of media. I think you've got to see it through, make an informed decision before you commit.
Yeah. Oh, but then again, how many people got named after Harry Potter characters?
This is true, but like at least they're relatively...
They can blend in for the most part.
Yeah.
Hermione is not a relatively okay name.
With the exception of Hermione's out there.
Yeah, but this is it. Like
Or Draco.
Harry, yeah, okay,
Dracos,
fair enough,
yeah.
fair enough. But as long as you're stuck to like Harry, Neville, Ronald.
Even Neville and Ronald are pretty fucking short straw, isn't it?
Yeah, but you can get away with Ron.
Yeah, well-
Luna,
And
what did well?
This is the thing, I suppose. My
Cho
perception
Chang.
is. Oh God, no.
Could you imagine? Oh, that'd be so bad.
Yeah, I suppose my perception of this is skewed because I grew up with Nicholas. So
Yes.
yeah,
there's too many characters, it's very hard to keep track of every name.
That's why I just want to sort of stick
Oh.
to that and not go too far into all of it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'll mention one more guy then. Oberyn Martell was the reason I stopped watching Game of Thrones.
Okay. Why?
He was a cool dude. He had a spear. He kicked ass. Then they killed him off. And I was like, oh, you're just doing it for the sake of drama now. And I was just like, this is dull. That's why I stopped watching. He was played by Pedro Pascal, another career launched by Game of Thrones.
I had a feeling it was going to be old Pedro, because I heard that everyone was very upset about the loss of Mr. Pascal.
He was a cool dude.
Did he get, like, thumbed to death?
Yeah, he fought a guy called the Mountain.
Yeah.
And he was damn near winning. He kicked the Mountain's ass, and then the Mountain came back up, and he grappled him down, then just pushed his thumbs through his eyes.
Ooh.
And killed him. Yeah.
Nice.
And that's why he wears a helmet now.
Yeah.
In his Star
Never
Wars
takes
ones.
it off.
Mm-hmm. That's why.
Getting a little movie now.
But yeah. Oh, yeah. I need to watch The Mandalorian at some point as well. But that's a story for another time.
Yes.
Okay. I'm realizing there's too many characters. Who do we want to see be shipped?
I'm not really here for shipping. I'm here for, like, just nice little spin-off crazy hijinks.
You want to see some more night hijinks?
Yeah.
No, I can get behind that. To be honest, your description, Knights of the Seven King, it sounds to me like Meathead Shonen made into a live-action TV show.
It's more wholesome than Meathead Shonen.
Okay.
Because, like, you think it's going to be Meathead Shonen, because he's just buried Sir Arwen, and he vows to, like, become a knight, and he's holding the sword, and the beginning and the title music starts playing, dun 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 dun, dun, and then it cuts, and it's him shitting behind a tree because he's got dysentery. Because that's the reality of it, and then he just gets on the horse and goes, "Oh Jesus fucking Christ!" and then gets on his way. He's like, "I'm not doing that." Very different genre.
Okay. Interesting. I can get behind that too. Well, shall we just jump in then? I don't have any horses in this Game of Thrones.
Hey.
Either, so
I mean,
I'll have a cursory look, but ultimately, yeah, we'll stick to Knights of the Seven Kingdoms.
to be fair, me neither. It's probably not one of them things I'm going to get into, but
It is a bit more fantasy than your usual,
yeah,
I think.
it probably is, yeah. Although, like, I loved Lord of the Rings, so who knows?
It's a lot less happy than Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I can imagine.
The only thing they really have in common is that Sean Bean dies at the end of the first one.
Yes.
I once saw a compilation of Sean Bean deaths, and I had to quit the video because it was so long. But every fucking death scene was under a minute. It's like, this bloke has mastered dying on
Yeah, no, he powers
screen.
through them. Yeah. He has some good ones as well.
I know.
He's currently hosting a bird watching podcast, and I saw all the comments were like, when's he going to die at the end of this?
Gets taken out by a kite.
Yeah, it's like, last episode, this seagull just bombs at him. It's like, oh no.
Wait, hang on a sec. Let's just backtrack a little bit. Mm-hmm. So this is Sean went back into the pub and finished his pint after a knife
He's
fight.
hosting a bird watching podcast, yeah.
Hosting
it
a
looks very
bird-watching
relaxing,
podcast.
to be honest.
I mean,
yeah.
wow. I mean, fair enough if that's the guy's thing. Like,
Yeah, good for him.
The guy who wouldn't take a helicopter on set, so walked and climbed a mountain all the way to
He's
the
such
set
a
of
cool
Lord of the
dude.
Rings.
yeah,
Yeah,
In full armour.
good on you, Sean Bean.
absolutely.
Possibly the coolest member. Actually, no.
Dies
The
on
second
set,
coolest
but hard to
cast,
actually
yeah.
kill in real life.
If it weren't for Christopher Lee, the coolest member of the cast of of Lord of the Rings, I think.
There's so many. Well, there's like quite a few very, very cool people.
That's true.
Yeah.
But climbing the mountain in full armor is incredibly cool.
It is, yeah.
Though,
Everything about that show is a fucking mess. Like, they did armies fighting each other scenes on abandoned landmine fields.
oh
And they're
God.
like, yeah, just run in a certain way and you shouldn't trigger the landmines. And they're like, what? Just go. Go on.
You,
And action. What?
Oh, no.
as their agents and insurance people watched on in abject horror.
I don't think they had insurance. I think that was part of the point.
Oh, God.
Because I think that's part of why they filmed in New Zealand, right? Was so they could get around certain rules.
I don't know.
I have no idea. But none of them died. They
well.
all just got battered.
No one died, though he did break his toe.
And Orlando Bloom broke, like, bruised ribs and shit. And they had to do loads of cuts of them running around, and they're like, and then there's like a cut, and then they're like, oh, ow, ow.
I'd
Sorry,
watch that version.
we need to get back to.
Yeah, We need to talk about the other good fantasy series that isn't
Yes.
quite as good as Game of Thrones, as Lord of the Rings. I keep getting them mixed up in my head now.
Oh, don't do that. You're going to upset a lot of people.
I'm sorry. But as I say, the fan base did kind of disappear. So I wonder how it'll go.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Who knows who's still out there watching Game
no
of Thrones?
Let's dive in. Okay. I will say, first thing I noticed was going to Game of Thrones TV. 63,000 works. That's quite a lot.
That is quite a lot.
Crack treated seriously within that, a lot less. 400.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm on the Crack Treated Seriously tag now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Significantly less.
interesting.
Which makes me think this might be a very serious fandom. Song of Ice and Fire and related works, however, is up to 10,000. Which is more than I imagined the bulk of it to be the big popular TV show. But at least half of Song of Ice and Fire is not the TV show.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, interesting.
I'm happy to be led by you two on this because I have no idea what I'm looking for.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm going to go Knight of the Seven Kingdoms and just see what happens.
Fair enough.
Well, the first thing that's come up is a Russian one, and it's A Soul with No King by Ronidia. And it's immediately Lionel Baratheon and Dunk the Tall.
Ah.
I see.
No, I could see that.
Yeah, I have no idea what any of it says. Like, the tags are all in English, and then some of them are not. And then
Okay.
everything else is in Russian.
Any good tags that we want to shout out?
Dunk needs a hug.
Oh,
Oh,
No.
that yeah, fair enough.
he deserves a hug.
Hurt comfort. Romance fluff. And then hand jobs. what we all want.
Understandable. In that order.
The next one under it is Tooth Rotting Fluff, which is Lionel Baratheon, an original female character.
Oh.
Oh,
He's
okay.
a popular man.
He is a
Somebody's
popular
doing
man.
self-shipping. Yeah.
Got a Japanese one I can't read. Got a... thing is, I've not put in explicit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the ones I've come across so far have all been explicit.
That makes sense. Actually, that's the point. Game of Thrones was very smutty. In fact, I'd wager that was most of the appeal of the show. There were some very graphic sex scenes. Is Knights of the Kingdom the same?
No, not nearly
Interesting.
as much sex at all.
Okay. To be honest, good, because one of my criticisms of Game of Thrones is just I feel like they relied too much on the smut to keep people engaged.
It's the sort of shock value and what they can get away
Yeah.
with on TV, I suppose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, if I want porn, I will find something that's about the porn. Whereas I'm here for political intrigue and sword fights. And so I was watching going, can we please skip to the political intrigue and sword fights? Thank you.
I want to hear the council.
Yeah, give me more Tywin being a bastard. Because Tywin Lannister was my favourite, as I was alluding to. He was the villain, incidentally, for the whole time he was alive. But much like the patrician in Discworld, I got the impression Tywin would be the most qualified to be ruling the kingdom, so I wanted him in charge.
Ah, I see.
Like, I thought he would be the most efficient ruler, so that's why I wanted him to win.
Do you know what? I can see why you always pick House in your New Vegas playthroughs now.
Well, yeah, no, you're right. That's exactly it, isn't it? Because House...
This is it. You're a lot less idealistic than me. You just want somebody to do the job competently.
Like, when it comes to picking the worst of a bad bunch, I would rather have the most competent person in charge.
Yeah, this is it.
Like, if everyone's shit, I want the competent one running things.
Fair enough.
But enough about US politics. Let's get back to Game of Thrones.
I was going to say, is this how we ended up with Keir Starmer? But yeah,
Oh, God.
Don't.
Yeah, but he's not, though. He's really bad.
yeah, that's true. That is true.
He wishes he was Tywin Lannister.
He would. Well, yeah.
Or House.
I suppose quite a lot of politicians do really wish they were Tywin Lannister or
House.
House. Yeah.
Understandably.
Oh God.
I've been quite surprised to find Dunk shipped with Aerion Targaryen.
Egg?
No, this is the brother. This is the bastard that
Oh,
he beats up. in
no,
the
I
tent.
absolutely see. I see that. That's enemies to lovers right there.
Indeed, but the thing is, I found a kind of wholesome one where an AU. It's called Tart Cherry Lemon by Cafanea.
Okay.
And it's like crushes and fluff, and it's Chef Dunk. And yeah, he's just making stuff in a kitchen.
You've missed a tag there.
I know I've missed a tag there.
Oh, hold on.
Dough rolling.
Yes.
Yes, dough rolling.
Semi-erotic
Semi-erotic
dough
dough
rolling.
rolling. Is this... I realise I've not actually brought this back to this in a while. Is this a bit like Ghosts, the film?
I
With the pottery, just with dough?
Yeah, it is. It's a little AU, but it's not erotic. It's just a fluffy thing.
Semi-erotic.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. They're not going the full Ghost.
So, this may be a controversial take. I don't think things can be semi-erotic. I think it's go big or go home.
I think when they say semi-erotic, they mean like it is if you read into it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is it.
But otherwise, it's just wholesome. Maybe, I don't know. Thing is, on the straight other side of the same shipping, I found the complete opposite, which is an ABO fic.
Oh,
Nice.
Called Duality by Soul Emissary. And it's the same ship again, but this time it's Dunk as a fucking eldritch horror.
Wait, what kind of eldritch horror?
A tentacly one.
Ooh.
A double
see.
anal penetration. A double vaginal penetration. Fucking eldritch horror.
I would love to sit down and work out what goes into the process of watching what is essentially A Knight's Tale and being like, I wish he had tentacles. And then writing this.
I'll give you the summary in the notes. Right, it's great. Summary. Aaron, after I keep saying his name wrong, but it doesn't matter. Fuck it. Arian, after calling for a trial of 7, goes walking in the woods alone behind Ashford Turney. Notes. So I had this thought on Twitter, and I was like, hell, what if I gave Dunk 3 cocks? So someone said, might as well give him tentacles at that point. And so I asked myself, how do I up the game from 2 cocks? And so this fic was born. Anyway, this is really rushed.
Born.
Sorry for any mistakes. My TWT is Soul Emissary. And yes, my god. The bloke's a fucking omega, and he's going to get absolutely rattled by Dunk the Tall and incredibly tentacly.
Wait, they've written Octodad.
Excuse me?
is that...
Oh, you're not familiar with Octodad?
Please tell me
It's
this
a
wasn't a kid's cartoon.
No, it was a video game where you play as an octopus who is masquerading as a normal human adult. But because you're an octopus, you control really jankily, and the game is just like, go downstairs and eat breakfast with your kids while you control like an absolute mess. Because you are tentacles instead of arms and legs.
Oh, right.
I see.
And they've written Octodad, but in a fantasy setting.
Ye olde Octodad.
And bravo. And your wife doesn't notice you're an octopus as well, crucially. Yeah.
Oh boy.
They've made Octodad, and I love to see it.
I do sort of wonder what goes through the head of like authors sometimes. Like where they see...
I admire it.
Yeah, 100% I admire it. I can imagine it's kind of like these people who are really good at mashups.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. They see something we don't.
Yeah, they're like bopping along to the song, and then they'll add something, and it's like, no, I know what'll go well with this, fucking whatever, and then they end up with something which is so catchy and so all like encompassing that you can't really listen to the original songs anymore.
It's all very impressive.
I feel like this is similar.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
So, searching through the crossover section, I found something called Fictional MILF One-Shots.
Because of course.
Lyses Rosas. I wanted to highlight this person because they've written about the following fictional MILFs. So, we have Brienne of Tarth, who I mentioned, but we also have Larissa Weems in here.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And Captain Phasma from Star Wars, who are all played by the same actress.
I see.
Well, this is going to be self-indulgent, isn't it?
They've also written about Lady Dimitrescu as well in the same collection of fictional MILFs.
God, they're
I
all
mean,
I just want to call this person out for having a type. And it's not just MILFs, it's also big ladies. And God bless you. Yeah, I completely agree with your type.
Yeah, I was going to say this was getting a little bit pot kettle black.
I can see why you wrote this.
Yes.
And I agree.
Oh,
And I'll
actually,
be
yeah.
looking up who all these other characters are, because I assume they're in similar boats.
One of the chapters deals with Larissa Weems and Morticia Adams.
Excellent.
I may have to go read that later.
Yep.
But
Damn right.
yes.
There's also a Hela chapter as well from Thor.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So also Miss Honey from Matilda,
Oh god, yeah, Jesus.
who does somewhat stand out in this collection of big women.
She is a big woman though.
Miss Honey?
Oh, fucking hell! I thought you
Wasn't
meant
she
Miss
the friendly-
Trunchbull.
You're thinking of Miss Trunchbull, yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn it! Bring Miss Trunchbull in.
No, I'm here for Miss Honey, I'll be honest.
I know, but like, I feel like Miss Honey. Once you're finished enjoying the company of all these big ladies, you need Miss Honey to like fucking patch you up. But you wouldn't be.
Yeah,
interested.
she's the self-care portion. of
She's the
this.
palate cleanser.
She patches you up
Yeah,
and then
she
sends you
is.
back out there.
Go get those big ladies, Ty.
She
Thanks,
wraps
Miss
you
Honey.
up in bandages and then sends you back out. Puts the
Yeah,
splint on.
Oh,
I've managed to reset your pelvis. So, yeah.
you'd fucking need it after all of these women.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, okay. I get it.
Oh, well, that was a thing.
Okay, I'll see what else is out there.
Oh, I've just got a notification. BTS, the comeback live.
Oh yeah, they finished their military service.
Yeah, I can't say
And
I'll
are now
be
free
tuning
to...
in.
Oh, you struck me as a BTS fan.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
Why do you say that?
I don't know, just a hunch.
You don't know me at all. How many years have I known you? How many?
10 years.
You
10
idiot.
years. Well,
Actual
know.
idiot.
it's not meant as a bad thing.
I think I know one song name, and I listened to the Eurobeat version,
Hey,
and that's it.
nice.
And that is it.
I know 2 songs.
What's the other one?
Idle and Dynamite.
Idol?
I think that's theirs. DJ Cummerbund used it in a mashup.
I don't know Idol.
Let me look up BTS songs to see if I'm chatting shit.
I only know Dynamite.
Casey, if you're listening, my apologies. As she's a big fan. Went to see them live, actually.
Oh, wow.
Oh my.
Before they were famous. This was years and years ago. She was young. Had to take her dad with her.
Oh, nice.
Who is not the kind of guy who'd be into BTS. Idol is indeed a song of theirs. DJ Cummerbund used it in a mashup, and it was very good.
I'll have to go and listen to that, but then again, I wouldn't recognise the BTS, I would have thought.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm not their biggest fan.
Oh, there's so many Aryans/U fics, and I'm just like, this guy's a fucking little cock.
He's the bad boy, though, right?
Yeah, but he's like a Draco Malfoy type. He's just kind of
Yeah,
whiny. And even his
but
dad,
Draco
who's just
Malfoy's
stressed
quite
all the
popular.
time, is like, really? You're going to make an excuse not to fight this guy because you're a little coward, little bitch. You either do it or you don't, you little cunt. You know?
Yeah, that sounds about right for the Targaryens.
He doesn't want to fight him one-on-one, so he brings up this old bloody ritual where he gets a bunch of guys to help beat him up. And he's like, Dunk has to go off and find his own guys to enter the match as well. Oh my god, he's a little dick. I don't understand why people like him. Hopefully in all these him/you fics, like, the reader is beating the shit out of him and like, I don't know.
I would hope so.
Wouldn't it be and not slash? If
What do
it
you mean?
was.
It depends how rapey it gets.
I suppose.
I don't know, I think he's topping, sadly.
Yeah.
That's a shame. It's starting to sound less like Knight's Tale and more like WWE at this point.
No, it is mostly
medieval
people catting in a
WWE.
jousting tournament than anything. It's just nice.
I mean, that still sounds good.
It's fucking wholesome.
Does it play like a sports underdog thing?
Right at the end it does, and like
Nice.
there are sort of like sports underdog vibes going throughout. Actually, no, yeah, there are the tragic like flashbacks in the middle of the fight where he thinks
Okay.
about how he met, like, how he grew up and stuff, and you're like, all right.
I can get behind that. Like,
So
I enjoy the sports underdog plot.
Yeah, you do get the you do get
Oh.
a little bit of Knight's Tale back.
Yeah, there's a bit where he's like knocked unconscious, and he's got like the voices of people in the past going, "Get up, Dunk, get up," and you got people in the crowd going, "Get up, please." Oh, and then he gets up, and it's like, yes, and then he gets knocked down again. It's like, no,
And he's never going to keep him down.
no, you can't keep Dunk down.
Nice,
He'll get up again.
Damn right you
because
will.
you're never going to keep him down.
Oh,
Thank you.
fucking hell.
He gets knocked down,
Pissing the
but he gets
night
up
away.
again. So, I've hit the era of fics where people are struggling with Season 8 of Game of Thrones.
Okay.
And I'm seeing people write crack just to get out of, just to forget about it. In the words of author See Them Flying, a bit of ridiculous, murderous fun to help us all forget Series 8. This is a crossover between Game of Thrones and Hot Fuzz.
Oh,
No
nice.
way.
When Brienne Tarth, a tough London copper, is forced to move to a sleepy town in Somerset with a new police sergeant, she's partnered with Jaime Lannister, who is not happy about the whole deal. However, things are not what they seem in Casterly, and Brienne and Jaime end up uncovering a conspiracy bigger than anything they were ever anticipating.
This is just Game of Hot Fuzz, isn't it? Game of Fuzz.
Game of Hot Fuzz.
Game
They've
of
replaced
Fuzz.
Sergeant Angel with the buff lady.
Yes, I
Gwendolyn
see.
Christie. Yep. This might be one of the rare... So, we see a lot of fics where people take a typically heterosexual relationship and make it yaoi, right?
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen a heterosexual couple be placed on top of a oddly homoerotic buddy cop duo.
Yes.
Where they've made the buddy cop... They've straight-washed the Hot Fuzz in a way that I never thought I would see. That's unusual.
How dare they?
And I mean, it's fine. I actually found out recently about Hot Fuzz. It was originally written as a romance.
It
Was
kind of
it?
shows.
Yeah. Bosworth was originally written as a female character. So, where there was supposed to be like a love interest.
What, like a Hallmark movie? He moves out of the city and finds a nice quiet life in the countryside.
Yeah, so it was originally two characters. It was going to be his dumbass buddy,
Yeah.
and then a love interest. But there wasn't enough material for both characters, so they ended up getting merged into one. And that's why it's so bromance between the two of them.
I think it's made a better film.
I agree.
Yeah, like the thing is,
Hot Fuzz doesn't need romance. It's a
No.
great film as it is.
it doesn't. Like this is the thing. I think it would have taken away from it. Really, you don't need to put like a love story in every movie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, that's what I've been saying for fucking years. It's boring. You don't need it there.
Yeah, this is it.
Exactly. Hot Fuzz is great without the romance, but I find it amusing that that's how they wrote such a compelling bromance. Is it started off as a love story, and it just got out of hand. So yeah, and now
God.
they've added a straight relationship on top of this one.
He was supposed to fall in love with Danny Butterworth, but yeah. Oh, good grief.
Exactly.
I like one of the additional tags. It's everyone and their mum is pining. Everyone and their mum's pining round here.
Are they from the north as well?
Well, they're going up to Somerset for this, and
Yeah.
that actually fits because Casterly Rock area where the Tyrells are from, that is more or less supposed to be Somerset.
Right, okay.
Nice.
The Lannisters, is it the Lannisters? The Lannisters and the Starks, they're very much a stand-in for the War of the Roses, and I've seen George R. R. Martin say the same thing. Like, it was always meant to be kind of fantasy, British history.
All right, who's playing Yorkshire?
The Starks.
Excellent. I want those to win.
Sean Bean's fan. They don't.
I
Oh, wait, no. They
So
do, it's just
Lannister
not...
is Lancaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty much.
Hang on a bit. I've seen what they've done here.
Have you?
George R. R. Martin, you fucking hack.
We're in no place to call George R. Martin a hack. He's
we're
a very
not.
prolific author.
Yeah, we're absolutely not. But even so, like, Stark, York, Lannister, Lancaster. Yeah, I see it now.
Innit?
Yeah.
It's okay, we can call shit on him because he's not finished the actual Game of Thrones book, which is why the films were terrible.
He's never finishing it.
Oh, I think he's written it and he's fucking buried it at sea somewhere.
Like One Piece.
Yes, they did that, didn't
If
they?
he's- Yeah. The ending to One Piece is now written and buried at sea.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not surprised because, like, how do you end that meeting or exceeding the expectations of the legions of rabid fans that you've garnered
Created.
over the years? Yeah,
This is your
Like,
monster,
5
you
words.
put it down.
yeah.
But you're a coward, so you can't.
5 words. It was all a dream.
No! Like, honestly,
No.
that kid I used to sit next to in Year 9 Science, the ending of Lost broke him.
Because the ending of Lost was, it was all a
It was
dream.
all a dream. Yeah, exactly. This is what I mean. Stop doing it. It's fucking cheap and nasty, and everybody will hate you for it.
That also happened
Exactly.
with Dallas, didn't it? I
think
remember
so.
I think it did,
Dallas famously ending with something so shit. Like it turned out to be a dream.
Yeah, yeah.
No one shot JR in the first place. Ridiculous.
I've not seen Dallas.
Dallas is another thing that sort of passed me by. But yes, it's It Was All a Dream it's cheap, it's a cop-out. I think even like a bad ending which leaves more questions than answers is better than, oh, it was all a dream, none of it mattered anyway.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because you
Though,
feel
in the
like
case of One
your time has
Piece-
been wasted if it's a dream.
Yes.
In the case of One Piece, I sincerely hope the ending is the real treasure is the friends we made along the way. Because that's how you end pirate stories.
I like how he
Yes.
put it at sea in the hope that it would kickstart, the actual
People going off.
the pirate era. People getting on a boat and trying to look for the One Piece. Isn't that great?
I hope that works too. Yeah.
Well, it's just these like legions of cobbled together tall ships fucking giving each other broadsides on the way to find this fucking secret ending.
I mean,
I mean,
Anime
I think how much
fans
it
are
would be
weird.
because it's like the ending to a really big
Yeah.
franchise.
Yeah, this is true.
guys, you want to buy a boat?
Yes. Funny you should say that. I was driving home from my grandparents today when I got literally just past my local supermarket, about 10 minutes away from home. I looked to my left and there was a boat on a trailer with a for sale sign
Aha.
on it. And I'm looking and I'm like, yeah, it's a good thing I haven't got a tow bar because I'll be coming home with that.
How much was the boat?
I
Turn
don't
into
even
a
know how much
bogan.
the boat was.
Find out how much it is, and if we can go to sea in Japan with it.
It was pretty small. I think we'd have to extend it and maybe put some masts on it and things like that.
And it is a long way.
Yeah, it's a long way in a very small boat.
It's a long way, and the most direct shipping route is currently cut off at the time of reporting. So we'd have to go the traditional way around Africa.
Around the Cape of Good Hope.
Thing is,
Damn
like most
right.
people who have a boat on their driveway, what they do is they have it there, they never use it, they turn their living room into a bar, and then they work in construction and grow a mullet. It's
Yeah,
a
you,
slippery
like-
slope, Nick,
Seems
don't
oddly
do it.
specific.
You'll turn into a bogan.
This is the thing, like whether you're earning 10 grand a month or like 100,000, 200,000 a year, like most people buy boats to drink on. And that's my thought on buying boats.
Get a beer shed, because at least you don't have to go to water to do it.
I mean, I could just drink inside the house.
You could. Oh, I don't know what. It's just another thing that people in the UK, they don't have a boat, but they'll drink inside a shed outside. And I know 2 people who have done it so far. And
Yeah.
I don't know many people, so 2 is like over half now.
Over half of the people you know.
No, obviously not. But like, it's just weird that it's happened twice, and I know someone
Just a
else
lot
who's
of both
thinking of doing
It's-
it.
The people you know are basically me, James, and 2 people with beer sheds.
And someone else who's potentially thinking of getting a beer shed.
I mean, Now you've said it, I'm thinking about getting a
Oh,
beer
for
shed,
God's
but this is...
What it is, it looks like a shed, and you open this shutter, and there's a fucking neon light at the back and a cooler inside, and basically you just prop up some chairs outside, you invite your friends around for a barbecue, and you just serve people drinks from inside this fucking hatch in a shed. It's just the most stupid fucking thing.
That could still be fun.
It is fun, but it's also stupid.
It does kind of appeal. Like, I wouldn't mind a space at the end of the garden with heating and lighting, and maybe like a TV and a radio in it where I can just sit and build models all day. I think that would be nice.
That's more of a cabin situation. This is
Yeah.
I cannot describe how bare bones these booze sheds are, Nick. Like, what you're describing is not what that is.
No, like I think
Yours makes sense.
you're describing basically a normal garden shed with a crate in it, and that's it.
Yeah, but there's also a hatch on the side.
Oh,
You know
okay, I
those
see.
food vans where you prop up this hatch?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that. There's a door on the side and then a hatch on the long bit, on the length, and yeah,
then
you just turn it into a bar.
Right, I
And I'm
see.
just looking at it, going, why would you? Anyone who's burgling houses isn't going to bother getting into your house. They're just going to go for the absolute duty free you've got in the fucking back garden. They can get
But
in.
that's the beauty of it. It means your stuff isn't stolen, because they'll go after you duty-free.
True, but the alcohol in your garden probably costs more than some of your furniture. Depends how much you got in there.
That's
if it's
true.
carling, they'll leave you alone and know you're broke anyway. But if it's like,
Yes.
I don't know, spirits, they'll be like, oh, you're gone then. And you'll just hear your assailants fucking clinking away down the street.
I suppose so.
Yes.
So, back to Game of Thrones.
Yeah, sorry.
I've got an isekai here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's about Prince Zuko.
Did he get hit by a truck?
No, he just dies at an old age,
Okay.
and then he wakes up in Game of Thrones.
Oh, he deserves so much better.
He does deserve so much better. Like, Avatar seems a much nicer place to live than Westeros.
So
Also, Azula's there.
Oh no. What? No! That's
Azula comes
terrible.
with... The relationships are Azula / Khal Drogo.
Who? Okay.
Khal Drogo was Jason Momoa's character in Game of Thrones.
Bloody hell.
Right.
So it's... Yeah, Azula with the beefiest man alive.
Is she an old lady in this?
I don't know. But the thing is, Khal Drogo marries Daenerys in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I
And
remember
she
those
is also-
sex scenes.
Yeah, she's also 13, 14 in the books.
Oh no.
They age her up for the TV series.
Yeah, well they would have to.
Understandably so.
Yes.
Yes.
But, yeah, so it wouldn't be that out of place for him to hook up with Azula.
Yeah.
Not to endorse anything like that, just to be clear. But that's just keeping character consistency.
Is this really dark or is this humorous?
I don't know. I was just scrolling through the crossovers.
Huh.
It does say crack. And,
But
most
I
of the
have to
characters
say,
just
there is
cameo.
like dark crack and there is light crack, and like no one ever.
That's true.
They don't tell you what type it is.
Yeah, they don't differentiate.
could-
You don't know until it's too late.
Yeah, you just
We
go
could
in
do a
and get
distinctions,
traumatized and you come
yeah.
back out again. That's all that happens.
I forgot to mention this is in which Azula and Zuko fuck up the GOT or Game of Thrones
Oh.
by Phantom 248.
I think she'd make Jason Momoa her bitch.
Probably. I mean, so the whole plot with him is that he did end up buying Daenerys as a bride, but in actual fact he wanted a woman who could dom him a bit more.
Okay.
Oh, right.
And
Understandable.
Azula could absolutely dom him.
Right.
If Daenerys can, Azula definitely can. Because Azula's a girl boss. In fact, Azula is more girl boss than Daenerys, in my views.
I see.
She was better
So-
put together than the Fire Lord and that, weren't she?
Absolutely. Completely unhinged. But maybe that's what Drogo wants.
Oh. Who are we to judge?
Exactly.
Yep, absolutely.
Also, unfinished, last updated 3 years ago, so unlikely to be continued.
It's annoying
That's a
when
shame.
that happens, isn't it?
Yeah, it still looks interesting and there's a lot of it, so it's worth a look. I just don't know if it's got... Maybe it ends on a cliffhanger, so maybe don't.
Or maybe it's one of them things that is actually finished, but they forget to update.
It could be.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking though.
Admittedly, I probably wouldn't read it because,
Aha!
I don't want to risk Azula being 14 and in a relationship. That's gross
Also true.
to me.
It's okay. I've got something good here. The crossovers keep on giving. This is Novaturient by baby_R19. It's BTS with Game of Thrones.
Oh, for God's sake.
We have Jungkook / Jimin. Jimin is an Omega, and Jungkook is an Alpha.
What the?
Okay.
And it's in Game of Thrones.
Oh no, he's gonna get sold to him.
He is, actually.
I knew
Oh
it.
my
I
God.
fucking knew it.
Jimin was only supposed to be a bargaining chip for his brother to sell to Carl Jungkook and obtain his army. He became
God,
so
he's
much more
Daenerys.
than that. Yeah, Jimin is Daenerys in this. And Jungkook is played by Jason Momoa.
Oh.
Now, I've not seen Jungkook. I'm willing to bet Jason Momoa substantially larger and more muscular, if I had to guess. Because
Yes.
one is a meathead, the other is a K-pop twink. It's a very different casting role here.
We've been doing this show for a lot of years now, and you know when you sort of reach that point where you think that nothing will surprise you, and then something like this comes along and proves that notion completely and utterly false.
I feel like that happens to you every year.
I mean,
Yeah, I'd say so.
It probably does, but I don't understand the thought process between which ended up with putting the Bangtan Boys into Westeros. I know they get everywhere, but still, it's impressive.
I think the thought process is just, I like these cute Korean twinks, and I like Game of Thrones. Let's make them both happen at once.
Let's put them together.
Yeah, or watching that one scene with Khal Drogo and Daenerys railing each other in the tent and being like, I'd like to see BTS do that. That's the thought process.
Yeah, but
Specifically
what if
two
BTS?
members of... Yeah, not the whole of BTS, just the two of them.
Jesus.
For now.
I wonder if anyone's going to get sold to One Direction, or is that a little bit... That'll be earlier episodes of Game of Thrones, won't it?
I do think we should do a Soul to One Direction episode at some point.
No. Please, no.
Yeah. Why not?
Because it's just... I don't know why.
Our predictions could just be, who do you think is going to be sold today? And we just walk through it. Because I have looked at that tag more recently, and it's not just One Direction who are in the human trafficking business these days.
Oh?
Like, BTS also get bi people occasionally.
So it's evolved, and it's still going.
Yeah, it's evolved
Honestly,
with the
British
times.
Empire spent 60 years patrolling the Cape of Africa trying to stop this shit after we started it. We put a lot of effort and money and effort into trying to
stopping human
rectify
trafficking.
things.
And now...
And it still happens today on AO3. Terrible.
Oh, got another fic here. This is With Gilded Wolves on the Wall by Bruised Honey. This is One Direction in Game of Thrones.
Because of course it is.
We have Alpha Harry and Omega Louis.
Oh,
And
God.
it's an ABO. Yes.
And it's an
Nice.
ABO, yeah. This was part of Bottom Louis Fic Fest 2023.
Bottom Louis. Fuck it.
This probably didn't happen because this is only really a joke for me. I hope someone submitted some Louis Theroux work into that. Into Bottom Louis 2023. Just here's this fic about Louis Theroux getting powder. Like, bro, this is the One Direction episode. I'm sorry, you didn't specify which Louis.
Does anyone get sold to Ed Sheeran? Because he was actually in Game of Thrones.
I don't know.
I doubt it because Ed Sheeran's a strange-looking ginger fella.
Hey, let's look him up. Sold to Ed Sheeran. I'm just putting this into Google at this point.
Is that you are looking to be sold to Ed Sheeran?
My rates are reasonable. Ed Sheeran. Well, nothing came up in Google.
Poor Ed
Oh, dear,
Sheeran
oh, dear.
actually in Game of Thrones, and no one wants to be sold to him.
Let's look for Ed Sheeran. How do you spell Sheeran?
ED SHEER.
SHEER.
Yeah, AN.
Okay, Ed Sheeran musician. 300 works. Someone must have been sold to him. in that. Let's have a look. He's got enemies to lovers with Panic at the Disco.
Was
going
he?
on.
There are people out there writing fics about anything.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, literally anything.
I've got Ron Weasley / Ed Sheeran here.
Wow, okay.
Are we tangenting this? Do I want to post that?
No, we've got to stay on what we're doing. We
Okay.
can come back to that another time.
Okay.
I suppose there is an episode we could do where we find the strangest real person fic.
Yes.
Out
Yeah,
there.
that could be fun.
Yeah.
I
That
wouldn't mind
isn't
doing
fuck
that.
my ass, Paul Hollywood.
What a beautiful fic.
I quite like the lollipop one with the F1 drivers.
Oh yeah, we're doing a we're doing that one. We're doing the F1 episode at some point. Because what? Oh, I found it.
And I want to see if Cadillac's driver is, like, fanficable.
Sorry, one non-Game of Thrones fic today. This is adopted by Ed Sheeran.
Oh, okay, so
Less
not
than
sold.
3.
Yeah.
By Lost Star Catalog. Your mum sells you to Ed Sheeran and things get spicy, is the summary.
Oh, for
See
fuck's
that-
sake, it's not even been adopted, you've been sold.
That's
Tomasa
another-
from Cars is in this.
Tomato.
Tomata.
Mater from
That-
Cars.
Tomato
also
/ reader. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on here?
You've been sold to Ed Sheeran, but you have to shag the truck.
Additional tags. We have adopted by Ed Sheeran. Your mom sold you to Ed Sheeran for Bitcoin and crack. Unhealthy relationships. Arby's curly fries. Alpha Ed Sheeran. Song Shape of You brackets Ed Sheeran. Song Thinking Out Loud Ed Sheeran. Reader is not a minor. Reader was sold to One Direction at 13. Tomato got sex. Harry Styles. So, this protagonist, at
Been through a
13, they're
lot.
sold to One Direction. They buy their freedom. They return home to their mum. Their mum sells them to Ed Sheeran.
I honestly think
Who's
that
getting a good
Once
deal?
again.
I think I need to. I think I could make a pretty good fist of a dramatic reading of this
Yeah, I wouldn't say no. It's fair. Yeah, it's 4 chapters.
in the fucking
That'd be
thick Yorkshire accent.
Your name, wake up. I'm selling you for crack cocaine and Bitcoin. Are you okay, love? Ed asks suavely, coming over to help me up. I nearly shat my pants right then and there.
Oh
my
god.
God.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm
Sure, I'll ask
19.
if-
I have no idea how it's legal to sell me to Ed Sheeran, but I'm sure it'll be more fun than when she sold me to One Direction when I was 13. I had to go back to my mum's house after the band broke up because they didn't want to share custody of me.
I was really hoping they bought their own freedom, but alas.
Oh god. Yeah, we eventually got back to his apartment that was just one room with pictures of his face on all the walls. The only furniture was a sleeper couch and a few lawn chairs, and in the corner was a record player with all of his albums on display sitting on a fold-out table.
Okay, I'll write to the author.
Psychotic.
I'll check in, see if we can do a dramatic reading of this. I sincerely hope we can.
Oh, for God's sake.
Wait, this is a Game of Thrones episode. We're gonna bring it back.
Yeah, we're bringing it back.
Yeah,
I was just curious about Ed Sheeran buying people.
I got lost in the source as well.
it gets... it gets worse.
What do you mean it gets worse?
Let's move away from it. We'll
Yeah, let's back out of this. Well, I say worse. I don't know what I mean. Worse, better, you know.
It gets wilder, but we will come back to that when we do the Sold 2 episode,
Okay.
Okay, fair
which
enough.
is now on the pile. After the Formula 1 episode.
I'm here for
Go.
wholesome dunk. I'm not here for the sex. I think I'm gonna change the
Perfect.
tags. I just want wholesome dunk.
Put fluff in.
Yes. Fluff.
Well, that's the
Yes.
point. Yeah, I'm gonna put fluff into Game of Thrones, see what happens, because I doubt there's much of it. But yeah, was it Max Verstappen or is it the other one? The one of them got
Maximum
married
Verstappen.
recently
I
to a
can't
woman.
remember. I know it's to a woman. That's all I know.
It's one of the popular ones. It's either Max Verstappen or the other one that
Lando
everyone
Norris?
ships.
Charles Leclerc.
Leclerc. I think it was Leclerc that got married. To not Max Verstappen. Crucially. Ended up in a heterosexual marriage.
Is the internet extremely angry about this?
That's what I want to find out.
Okay.
There can't be 10,000 fluff works in Game of Thrones.
Wow.
No, I must have done the search wrong. Yeah, no. 10,000. There's more fluff than there is crack.
Charles Leclerc is married. I've looked it up.
Not to Max Verstappen.
No, to Alexandra Saint-Moulet.
Mm-hmm.
Or Saint-Moulet, whatever her name is. Let's have a look at the comments. Bro won the real championship. Well done. Bali's a great place. Are Max and Carlos okay? Max Verstappen has fallen to his knees. Somebody check on Max.
Okay, so it's bleeding in.
I see.
I assume you found that in like a
This
non-yaoi
is just
related
Instagram.
post. Okay.
Oh my god. What
Oh
the fuck?
boy.
There's some terrible comments here. Max is depressed and someone heard a shot in Carlos's house. Oh my god.
Oh
Jesus.
no.
Well, I'm sure they're fine.
We can but hope.
Carlos
I'm sure they're
crying in
fine.
the corner. Oh, okay, I'm getting out of here. Right.
Yep. So what I'm learning is the fluffy ones, they're all quite niche to the lore of Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Like I was hoping for like a bunch of coffee shop AUs that we could have a look at, but
I was.
no. It's all just incredibly niche scenes of minor characters having a better time than they did in the show.
I mean, fanfic's quite good at that, I feel.
Fanfic is quite good. And if
Yeah.
anything needs it, it's Game of Thrones, because it is quite a dark place.
This is it. Author's capacity to point somebody in the background and go, them, I want to know more about them. Let's write a short thing where they're having a good time or a bad time or a better time or whichever.
Saw a cute one and it's all in Spanish, and now I'm like, oh, I need to pick up my Spanish again.
Learn Spanish.
I know. I can get like
For-
the odd word.
Learn Spanish for yaoi.
You know what? I have thought that, you know how when you're learning a language it's all like childish shit and you gotta watch children's TV?
Yeah.
Pretty much because it's simplified enough. I feel like they could make simplified shit but for adults. And so you like
Yeah, they
hot
could.
men read it. They barely speak good Spanish, you don't speak any Spanish, you'll work it out.
That could be fun, actually. Make like a visual novel about dating handsome men from different countries, and the only way to romance them is to learn their language.
Oh my god, you could make it a dating sim where you're trying to romance
Yeah.
this guy but you can't fucking speak his language and you've got to...
Exactly.
And you know when they like do that thing where you have a reaction? Like you've got to say the right thing to like make them happy? It's all in Spanish.
Yeah, and you've got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I could see that being fun.
Oh, if only I spoke more than one language, I'd be rolling in money.
You could consult with someone on that part.
Yeah, like
Maybe.
RenP is relatively easy to use, so I hear. So
I think,
is.
well, yes, but also I need to learn another language.
that too.
No,
but,
you consult on the language bit.
Oh, well, yeah, I suppose so.
Partner up with someone who speaks Spanish. Find an artist who can draw you some handsome Spanish men. And then there you go.
Leave my stick men with big dicks alone.
I think you're onto something.
Yes.
Get cracking. RenP is free.
Yep, this is it.
So I was searching in Fluff, but I found something called Pedro Pascal Kinktober, which is various /readers with Pedro Pascal.
He's in
Because of
everything. I'm
course.
tired of him.
He is... Oh, really? I mean, I still like the guy, but I've not watched everything he's in, so maybe that's why.
He's just been in a lot, and I'm like, ah,
He does get around.
he has. I think this year he's sort of taken a break because he was in everything last year.
He probably needs to.
Yeah, I'd say he needs to. It was. I feel like Disney just sort of like put him in a box so he couldn't escape and
his
made him do
soul.
the Mandalorian.
Though that's the point. Maybe he didn't do The Mandalorian.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. He doesn't want to.
Maybe he's only in a couple scenes, and then like he just goes home, and they get someone else to film the rest while he does Last of Us and all the other works he's in.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not actually that involved in The Mandalorian. He just does a couple scenes, fucks off, and then the stunt double does it.
Well, yeah, but he's got to say all the shit, doesn't he?
But that's
got
just
lines.
dubbing. Yeah, you can do that from home.
But I think like the problem is that like he was always in the suit.
Yeah, he probably was, to be fair.
Like in the first one, he was definitely always in the suit, and like that was why he didn't want to go back to it. It was like, I barely get my face out, and they're like, yeah, but that's your character, and he was like, oh.
But I'm handsome and rugged. Why are you paying for me?
What I've never understood is that when he does take the helmet off, he's still got a bit of a tan, and I'm just like, bro, you never take that thing off. You should be pale as fuck.
I mean, I think
I see more sun than he does, and I'm paler.
I think the Mandalorians are typically darker skinned, though.
He's adopted. He's not even fucking from there.
Oh, is he not? Oh, I don't know. I've not watched The Mandalorian.
He's just Pedro.
Okay. Like, they were all, Oh, I don't know what the actual term is.
Aliens.
No, the Mandalorians, they all look, New Zealand Aboriginal. What's the name?
Well, look,
Like, the ethnicity.
when I watched it, the queen in it was just some sort of whitish woman.
Oh, that's odd.
Yeah, but like
They
there
weren't
was, like,
always like that.
two sections. There was like the one that stayed on Mandalore, and like the really religious ones that never took off the helmet, and they went to a moon that was off of Mandalore.
Okay.
Yeah, but everyone's sort of.
I've
all
only
sorts
learned
of
little
things.
bits.
No one's just one archetype.
What I did learn from the trailer, though, that we saw the other day, is they should have cast Jason Statham. Because the Mandalore, he is a Jason Statham character.
What, just like incredibly badass, blows things up, shoots things.
Have you seen the trailer for The Beekeeper 2?
There's a trailer for Beekeeper. What?
How do you not know about this? I mean, I don't know about it
hold
either,
on.
but like, yeah.
Stop the show.
Stop the fucking presses.
I'm sorry, we have to stop and watch the trailer. Wait, what? A year ago? That can't be right. That's got to be like an AI thing. Are we sure this is real?
I don't know. I just the other day I saw. It might have been footage from the old one actually. But
Yeah.
Someone had made a trailer for the second one.
Okay.
But
Right.
I
Yeah,
thought it
that's
was fun.
It's kind of a problem. Like, YouTube has a lot of AI trailers for films that haven't happened yet.
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
Oh, that's definitely fucking one. Hold on.
This is the worst bit. Some fucking terrible news media outlet will pick up on them and then get really excited about it. And then lots of idiots will get really excited about it. And it's like, this is happening.
Look
It's
at
like,
this.
no, it's not.
Look
They
at
did
this
that with
thumbnail.
The Boys. There was an AI trailer that did better than the official trailer. And it's just...
So I've just seen an AI trailer for Beekeeper 2. I've posted a photo of it. So there's Jason Statham. He's topless. He's holding Scarlett Johansson, who is topless and pregnant in a bikini.
Yeah.
They're surrounded by bees.
Yeah, that looks like it's going to be painful.
Where have you put this?
In our direct chat.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll post this in the Discord too. The world needs to see this.
Does it? Does it, though?
Oh, it's just... Oh, no.
It's fucking dire. If that's the plot of The Beekeeper 2, it has taken a very different turn.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Well,
So, yeah,
apparently it came out last year, so it's already bollocks, isn't
Also
it?
last year. It's complete AI slop. What I found interesting
Yeah, go on.
is the people are still writing about Game of Thrones.
Some people
Like,
just
it
can't let
hasn't...
go.
Yeah, it's maybe in our internet, it's not really showing up anymore. It's definitely not as big as it used to be, but there are still dedicated fans putting together works.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose people aren't gonna let go of their favourite characters just yet, are they?
Yeah, I
Exactly.
suppose it's similar to, what I went through when we watched Cowboy Bebop, in that we refused to watch the last 2 episodes because we didn't really want it to be over, and maybe people are doing similar things with Game of Thrones.
Cowboy
I'm
Bebop
sure they
was so
watch
good.
the endings.
Yeah, but like just not watching them again, if you know what I mean. Just
Yeah.
like drawing
Oh.
a line under season 8 or
Fuck,
whatever.
we're getting another season of Firefly, completely unrelated.
Yes, we are.
But I'm saying that because you mentioned Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're
The
doing
not
an
so
animated
good version of
series.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, but I'll still take it even if it is the weaker Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't dislike Firefly, in spite of Cowboy Bebop being the better show.
Yeah,
Oh,
Firefly was good.
oh, Nick, if you liked Cowboy Bebop, Trigun,
Okay.
the 90s version is really good.
Right, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, they remade it, but they kind of spoiled the ending in it for some reason.
Yeah, I've heard good things
Yeah.
about Trigun.
But yeah, the old version is shit out.
Alright, okay. I'll keep my eye if I get stuck for something to watch.
Yeah.
So I just saw an interest. I was looking at recent works just to see how prolific it is still. I saw a fic titled Stark's Black Butler,
Okay.
and it is crossed over with an anime,
What, Black
Is it-
Butler?
Naruto.
What?
Yeah,
I mean, that's confused
it's
me a
by
little
Charles
bit.
MC. Sora Uchiha, first a reincarnator and now a transmigrator, awakens in a strange medieval land. It does seem to play on Black Butler because he comes up with the name Sebastian Phantom Hive,
That's
which
the
is
name!
sort of that is the name from Black Butler. But the works are Game of Thrones and Naruto.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's an odd choice.
Okay, well, I see where they're going. Okay, alright.
Mm-hmm.
They like their anime and
never-
they like the Game of Thrones. They're throwing it together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It just threw me that it was the Black Butler but Naruto crossover. But yeah, I'm glad to see it's still alive in there.
Yeah, nice to know that people are making up for the ending that I've heard bad things about.
Yeah, it's fascinating that it did kind of vanish out of the internet, but not permanently. And it makes me wonder, maybe we should do a Lost episode at some point. Though I know nothing about Lost, so it wouldn't be
I
as
know the
easy.
numbers and literally nothing else.
Yeah, no, I know it was all a dream at the end, and not much else.
Well, that as well, yeah.
I'm just curious. Let me just quickly look at how many works Lost has.
Saying that, if I ever see that kid who I sat next to in science class, I'm going
Oh, I
to...
ran into him last summer, actually.
Oh, did you remind him?
No,
I just watched
no,
as
I
he
didn't.
became, like, incandescent with rage.
It didn't come up. No, he didn't throw a chair at me either.
Okay, fair enough.
Jokes for people who went to school with us
Yes.
and no one else.
I don't think anybody who went to school with us listens to this show.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably
Probably
not.
for
It's
the
not their
best.
thing.
Probably for
Because
the
you
best.
chat mad shit about some of them.
Yeah, we do. 3,000 works in Lost.
Okay, that's a lot less than I was expecting.
It's not nothing, though.
Yeah, a lot of exciting, but several recent ones though.
Weird.
Like the first page is all from this week.
Wow.
Oh, and there's a Heated Rivalry crossover on one of them.
Oh, nice.
So fucking weird. Why are people still writing about it?
Well, Heated Rivalry, it's only just come out.
No, I
Hey,
lost.
For
God's
I'm fucking
sake.
with you. I know.
I'd be kind of worried if people had stopped writing about Heated Rivalry so soon.
It will keep going. In fact, just out of curiosity, how is that going? Any guesses?
5,000.
Higher. I think it was higher when we covered it.
Oh, really?
month ago.
Okay. Yeah, I'm half asleep and starting to flag. but,
Understandable. 22,000.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, people like hockey players.
They don't. They like handsome men. That
Yeah,
fuck.
they're like handsome men fucking each other, which, fair enough.
It's not hockey. They're not here for the hockey players. Okay, we might have to go back to Heated Rivalry. I've just seen a work here. I have here an AU where they're Wikipedia editors.
Oh, what a job.
I'm sorry.
It's called The Trials and Tribulations of Being a Wikipedia Editor.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's general, and it's, Shane/Ilya. Where one of them is a Wikipedia editor, the other is banned from editing. And I'm sure it's got some lovely images, but unfortunately they're hosted on Imgur, which is banned in the UK. So I can't look at any of them.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah, it
Okay,
is.
hang on a second. Let me see if I can do a thing here.
Oh, have you got yourself a VPN?
No, of course not. Of course
Why
not.
not?
Don't be daft. That is frowned upon in the UK.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, it's just all the editors using Wikipedia's inbuilt
Okay.
fucking comment chat thing, which is good. But yeah,
Nice. I'll look at that next time I'm not in the UK, and definitely not when I'm on a PC with VPN installed.
yeah, exactly. Tor, never heard of it.
Ah, smart man. So, yeah, Game of Thrones is too dense, I think, and we probably should have done more research before we got in on this.
Yeah, we do. Well, I do apologise. It was something that
Yeah.
completely passed me by. Like usually with these things that we cover, I do have sort of some reference point, some entry point into the fandom, no matter how small. But like Game of Thrones, it was one of those things like Lost. I've got absolutely nothing.
Understandable. I'm sure you will have seen some things from it that you just don't know.
This is it. Like I can probably place like a few of the famous characters, but like beyond that, no idea. I know who Joffrey is. I know who Hodor is.
Joffrey's great.
I know how.
Hodor also great.
Yeah, I know who Jon Snow is, and Tyrion Lannister. Who's Peter Dinklage?
Yep, that's
Yes, I know who he is. But other than that, like
Perfect.
probably not.
I can't think of anyone else. You probably know. I've forgotten her name.
Is it Daenerys Targaryen?
Oh yeah, you'll know Daenerys
Yes.
and Brienne, of course.
Yep, fair enough.
Okay. Anything else we want to say while we're here?
What have we learned?
Yeah. Also, that. What have we learned?
What have we
I forgot
learned?
to say that at the ending.
I've learned that people don't seem to want Dunk as much as I thought they would. It seems
Really?
that the fluffy golden retriever boy is only really shared with the bitter little fuck that is Arian. And I think he deserves better.
Was there anyone else to ship him with?
It's just kind of him being shit with him. Like, he could have been with the puppetry lady, and he could have been shit with someone else, like the stag man, I keep forgetting his name. Could have been Baelor
Baratheon.
as well. No, it's just fucking Arian. Disappointed. So, even the fluff ones,
I think-
they've tried to...
You've underestimated how much they love a bad boy.
He's not a bad boy, he's a little cock.
There is
Dunk,
line
Dunk
there is,
deserves better. DDB. DDB. DDB.
Well, be the change you wish to see.
I shall. I'm gonna go write some hate on Tumblr or something, I don't know.
No, write love on Tumblr. Write more of your golden retriever man.
Yes.
Maybe find another golden retriever man in fiction to ship him with. Like,
He had a nice little bromance going with...
Ichiban from Yakuza.
Shush. He had this nice little bromance going with Raymond, because like Raymond was like standing up for him and like taking his side. And no one's decided to ship the two fluffy boys together, and I just think it's a waste. And that's all I'll say on the matter.
Understandable. Hopefully there is more out there one day.
Yeah, people might think.
You're just going to have to write it yourself, I think.
Oh no.
Because George R. Martin certainly isn't. Oh ho!
Hey!
Oh. Those books are finished, you can't get him on that one.
Oh, true. Yeah, he's finished this one.
Yeah,
but
it's not the other.
Yeah.
not the big one that everyone wants to see. Oh well.
It'll be another Half-Life 3, mark my words.
I'm sure that'll come out one day.
Nah.
I think it will. It sounds like it's been in the works for sure.
I don't know. Like, I think they've probably maybe started to think about making it and then looked at the comments online and realised that they've got, like, the biggest of uphill struggles to actually bring something out that that at least some people are going to like, and they're just like, nah, let's not. Let's just sit on our massive pile of money that Steam is making us.
Well, we'll see. Okay, I think it's time we wrap up. I'm getting tired. Thank you for listening if you made it this far. Sorry that this one was a bit more chaotic than usual. Join us next time. We will have a plan. Okay.
Will we?
Yes. Well, I have a plan of what we're covering next. I actually bought something specially
Oh,
for what I intend to cover next. And I'll give you a hint. Normally, I crack open a can of Monster when we start recording. in front of me on this desk is the Lando Norris flavored Monster Energy drink.
I see.
Yeah.
What does Lando Norris taste like?
I don't know. I've not opened it yet. We're going to find out when we do the Formula 1 episode, Nick. Otherwise,
Okay.
that's why it's sat there and I've not opened it now.
I see. Put it in the fridge for later.
I'll put it in the fridge for next Sunday when we sit down and talk Formula 1. Alternatively, we could talk Soul to One Direction, because I'm kind of on board with that episode as well.
Yeah, sold to various boy bands.
Actually, let me just check. How many were in the Soul to One Direction? In the meantime, yes, thank you for listening if you made it this far. Best way to support us, tell your friends, help the show grow. There we go. Soul to One Direction, 250 works. And what do you know? The most recent one, at the time of recording, is Charles Leclerc gets sold to One Direction.
Because of course it is.
There you go. Conversion.
Oh, the places we go, honestly.
Okay, we'll do one of those two topics. Whichever one we don't do, we'll do the other one next time. Okay, thank you for listening. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.